Well, the weather this time of year can be frustrating. It's cold one day, then warm the next.
However, it is a perfect one for one thing, making maple syrup. And the sweet stuff, it has a long history here in Michigan.
That's right. Our sponsor here on Clinton Metroparks offers a unique way to experience it. So Michelle Oliver headed to Oakwoods Metro Park in New Boston to learn all about the history of maple sugaring.
There's nothing quite like pure maple syrup on pancakes. That rich, deliciously sweet flavor that's full of depth is one of a kind, and it actually has a long history in our area.
It's pretty well agreed upon that maple sugaring started with our indigenous peoples, probably about 500 years ago or so.
At Oakwoods Metro Park in New Boston, you can learn all about that history, and it starts here.
Yeah, so what we're standing in front of here today is a wigwam, and this would have been typical to see in a sugaring village,
where they would collect sap from nearby sugar maples, called a sugar bush.
They would put it in a log and do one of two things. They could either put the hot rocks in to boil the water off, or they left it overnight out in the cold and the water in there froze, and they would pull the ice out, and that's when they would put the rocks in to get that water out. What they were left with was maple sugar.
Next came the pioneers.
They would have a cottage or a cabin, and outside of that they would have logs strung like we have this here, and over those would be kettles. They would bring in the sap that they would collect from the sugar bush, dump it into the kettles, keep it over the fire, and it was a 24/7 process
of carefully boiling the sap down into maple syrup.
The other thing that was changed was the collection method. What the Native Americans would do is they would slash the tree like this, and they would put a piece of wood or something down at the bottom of that, and as the sap flowed out, it would drip off of that piece of wood into their collection containers, either a birch bark basket like this McCuck here or something. What the early settlers did was they actually took things like an auger, and they would actually drill a hole into the tree and put in sumac spile, and then the sap would flow down this spile into their collection. Usually they had things like metal buckets.
And that brings us to today, where we have more advanced tools, but the process is still basically the same.
For sugar maples, you're going from about 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup.
Being the foodie that I am, I wanted to try the maple sugar, which the Native Americans initially made.
Powdery is the term I would use. It's not like regular sugar. It has a different texture, but it's still very sweet, and then at the end you get that like syrupy taste.
There are 6 total Metro Parks with maple sugaring programs.
Different locations handle the programs a little differently. In some of our other locations, it focuses more on maybe the science of sap or the actual process and the agricultural features of maple syrup and different topics in between.
There's also a self-guided tour you can follow through the woods with signs like this one. If you follow the QR codes, it will take you to an educational video.
This is where the 3 Bs become useful.
The first B is bark.
And after your trek through the woods, you can warm up and learn some more at Oakwoods' newly redone Nature Center.
Our theme for the Nature Center exhibits are the Huron River, a timeless resource. So we have exhibits that talk about our local beaver population and talk about our wildflowers in the woods, some of the animals that you can find out here in the park. And then behind me here is an exhibit that highlights the Wyandot of Anderdon Nation, who were a group of people who lived here from 1818 to 1842 on a reservation, which covers this exact spot that we are on today.
So come check out the sweet history behind maple syrup.
Wow, we're over here fascinated by all of this, right? For more information on the maple sugaring programs the Metro Parks are running and for the park nearest you, visit metroparks.com/maple.